Good afternoon, all my little fluids, my solids. Hope you're all well today. Well, it looks like the shit shower have been at it again, doesn't it? Today's talk is of mandatory vaccines. They want to pass a law to make it mandatory for care home workers to have the jab. Where's this going to lead? Then it will be all nurses, all national health staff, then all frontline workers, fire brigade, ambulance service, police, mandatory for all those. That will lead on to frontline workers, shopkeepers, tellers, shop stackers. So it wouldn't be very hard to push it on the general public after that, would it? And they're trying to make this law, by the way, which just by the very meaning of mandatory vaccines is unlawful in many, many countries around the world. I would say resist this at every opportunity. It's got to come down to personal choice. There are many people work in the health service that can't take the vaccine for religious reasons, for health reasons, allergies, especially as they don't know which allergies it affects. This is unproven on a lot of them. But the interesting bit is it comes from a so-called leaked document to the mainstream media. Well, we all know leaked documents, the government tell them what to put out. They put it out and see what sort of backlash they get on it before they implement it. So I would suggest any videos you see about this, make sure you put your comments in, because it will all get noted. Not just on my channel, on many bigger channels as well. Go to those, comment if you're against it. I'm not anti-vax, but I won't be taking it. Health reasons and personal reasons. It's still technically an experimental drug, approved by the government, doesn't mean it's safe. But they're trying to pull a lot in again now. After Monday, basically your freedom of speech is gone. You'll have no right to protest, even if you're on your own, without the threat of arrest or a very heavy fine. So that's freedom of speech gone. Straight out the bloody window. A few weeks back they were saying, yeah, it's all coming down, we can start opening up, we can book our holidays. And now they're making it virtually impossible for you to leave the country, as from Monday. I think it's a £5,000 fine, unless you go into a funeral or you've got a dying relative. I suppose it won't cover businessmen, you know, they make a lot of money, they've got a lot of money. So they'll be allowed to do what they want, of course. So anybody that's booked a holiday on the dates that the shit shower in the House of Power gave us, I would suggest you get your money back as soon as possible, because they ain't going to let you go. You ain't going to be able to take it. And it won't be long now before they announce the restrictions in this country, where you can and can't go if you haven't had the you haven't been jabbed. They're not calling it a passport anymore. It sounds too official, so they're going to call it a certificate. Well, to me, a certificate is something you hang on the bloody wall. You don't carry around with you. Why should you need one to go about your daily business? It's getting ridiculous. I mean, just by the amount of people that showed up at the protests over the weekend, I'm not talking about the riots in Bristol, I'm talking about the peaceful protests. Mainstream media haven't really covered it. They've showed a little bit of it, but they haven't shown the extent it went to. It's we're heading towards that totalitarian regime. They're passing so many ridiculous laws, trying to force so much on us now that you won't have any freedom. You won't be able to shop where you want. You won't be able to buy what you want. You won't be able to drive where you want to go. It's just getting beyond the... Well, I was going to swear again then, but I'd have to put a warning in. Yeah, it's oppression and tyranny. All the new powers the police are going to be given, I give them till Tuesday, if we're lucky, before they start abusing them. Basically, you can be fined for standing on the street, the way they're saying. You're talking to somebody and disagree with somebody, that's a protest. And even when people protest, will be banned from Monday. £5 fine. It's got to the stage now where if we don't literally start to fight back, we're going to lose every single right we have. And I'm not going to sit back and let that happen. I've enjoyed a free life up till now. I was born a free person, and I'm going to bloody die a free person, no matter what kills me. So think about that, people. Your rights are going out the window day by day. You've got no form of communication now that's not monitored, censored. Mobile phones, even emails, are being monitored. So be careful out there, people. And as always, stay safe, stay strong. And it's imperative now that we stay free. Respect you all, as usual.